We might be about to see new competition in the browser space as OpenAI considers taking on Google. Welcome back to the AI Daily Brief Headlines Edition, all the daily AI news you need in around 5 minutes. Our first story today, OpenAI is apparently considering taking on Google directly by launching their own browser. According to a scoop from The Information, OpenAI have been hiring key developers of Chrome away from Google to develop their own browser. This comes just weeks after the launch of ChatGPT's search interface, and already OpenAI has been pitching the product for integration with other websites and apps. The Information sources claim that Conde Nast, Redfin, Eventbrite, and Priceline are all involved in discussions. The pitch is reportedly that OpenAI could help transform customer interactions, allowing website visits to include natural language search assistants trained on the site's contents. By way of example, a clothing store could include an assistant to help with styling questions based on the store's particular inventory. The company is reportedly also in early talks with Samsung to integrate AI features onto their headsets, another assault on Google's dominance with its Android platform. All of this adds up to what looks like a big business development push with OpenAI, trying to model a Google-style ecosystem rather than just supplying AI models. Then again, it all feels very early. Sources say the product is still facing technical challenges around data security, privacy, extension compatibility, basically everything. But it still has people excited. Veteran AI product guru Alim Masoglu wrote, "Once OpenAI brings out a browser, it's good game for everyone. They will eat everything. I'm pretty confident to say that they will easily be able to capture a huge amount of consumer market across a wide range of horizontals and verticals." When someone asked what could they do with a browser that current companies can't, Alim said, "It's not about capabilities itself, but they already have their branding positioned extremely well. If you ask any normie what AI is, they will say back OpenAI." It is a long-term trope that ambitious tech companies at some point always set their sights on a browser, usually to be disappointed. Nick Wingfield, for example, writes, "You haven't lived as a major tech company until you roll your own web browser." But this competition between OpenAI and Google obviously seems more opportune. Of course, it's not just OpenAI's technology that's causing Google struggle. Google is in the midst of a huge antitrust case that could see them forced to unwind Chrome. Additionally, we're getting information that according to the most recent proposal from the DOJ, antitrust sanctions against Google could have an even more profound impact on the AI industry as well. As part of the resolution of the case, which is about Google's search monopoly, the Justice Department proposed restrictions on investment, which would force Google to unwind their partnership with Anthropic. The restrictions would prevent Google from acquiring, investing in, or collaborating with any company that controls where consumers search for information, including query-based AI products. Bloomberg sources familiar with the DOJ's thinking said that this proposal was specifically intended to apply to Google's investment in Anthropic. Google committed to investing $2 billion in the company last October, with $500 million being paid up front. The deal was structured to keep the tech giant at arm's length, receiving only non-voting shares and mere consultation rights over major business decisions. In a blog post, Google hit back at what they call an extreme proposal. They wrote that the proposal would, quote, "chill our investment in artificial intelligence, perhaps the most important innovation in our time where Google plays a leading role." They went on claiming that, quote, "the DOJ's approach would result in unprecedented government overreach that would harm American consumers, developers, and small businesses, and jeopardize global economic and technological leadership at precisely the moment it's needed most." Interestingly, the revelation comes just one day after a UK regulator discontinued their investigation into the Google-Anthropic partnership, finding that it was not a de facto merger. The DOJ proposal is not final yet. It would need to be approved by a judge before it can be enforced. Staying on our big tech theme, Apple is apparently stepping up development of their AI-powered version of Siri. According to Bloomberg sources, Apple is racing to develop a more conversational version of Siri to keep up with OpenAI and other rival voice-enabled chatbots. By far, this is the most desired thing when it comes to Apple intelligence and whatever that is going to be ultimately. And while the project to overhaul Siri has been rumored for months, amid the sort of nonchalant rollout of Apple intelligence features, this reporting takes on a new tone, implying that Apple has finally recognized how important it is to catch up on AI. As for features, the product, which has been codenamed LLM Siri, very mysterious guys, will be capable of having more natural and conversational voice interactions. The assistant will also have expanded ability to use app intents to interact with third-party apps. Apple has already been using LLM integrations with Siri in their latest iOS beta. When appropriate, Siri can hand off queries to ChatGPT for a more detailed answer. This project seems to be an attempt to bring that feature in-house, driven by Apple's proprietary models. The decision to commit resources seems to be a relatively recent one, with Apple hiring over the last month for a team that will, quote, "create groundbreaking conversational assistant technologies." According to Bloomberg reporting, the new Siri will be unveiled next year, with plans to launch in the spring of 2026. The question is whether they're already too late. Investor Marcelo Limo wrote, "OMG, Apple is such a snail. iOS 18.1 has no real intelligence to speak of, and Siri remains just as dumb. Meanwhile, the world is zipping by them fast. Spring 2026 is like a decade from now. And it certainly sort of feels like that from where I'm sitting as well. But at the same time, it's probably a good idea never to entirely count out Apple. But so far, it does seem like they really have been a few steps, and potentially a few disastrous steps behind when it comes to generative AI. That, however, is going to do it for today's AI Daily Brief Headlines edition. Next up, the main episode.